Hey y'all, today we are going to show you how we turn one of these carports into a chicken house. Stay tuned. So we're going to show you how to turn a carport into a chicken house. Now when I say that, I'm going to throw out a disclaimer real quick. This is a how we, not a how to, all right? If you got some better advice out there and you want to share it with the community, please leave a comment down below. We just ask that you be nice about it. Anyway, we're going to, throughout the video, we're going to show you how we do it, the materials that we use, and at the end of the video, we're going to break it down for you on everything that we spent, and hopefully you get a good understanding on how maybe you want to do your own. But this is to house 4 different breeds of birds. We're also going to have a storage room in there to house our feed and extra supplies, and we're building some brooders in there. So your layout may not be the same as what we've got going on. We're just showing you how we do it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this thing built. I think what we're going to do right now is start leveling this out. I'm not going to show you a lot of this process because it can get really boring. It's a very tedious job getting all these boards leveled and all that. But that's what we're going to work on now. Then we're going to put floor joists in. I want to build a plywood floor and probably put linoleum on it so that we can easily clean these things out. Bottom rail of metal here, because those are only 2.5 inches tall, they're 2.5 inches square. Instead of 3.5 inch like a typical 4x4 or your 2x4, we go ahead and put the joist hanger on the 2x4 and then just hold the top of the 2x4 flush with the metal and make our mark. What Jesse's doing is pre-drilling all of our holes so that our screws will go into the metal a lot easier. I want to go over some of our hardware choices that we've used to start this floor out with. You've got to connect 4x4s to 4x4s. You've got to connect 4x4 to the metal steel tubing at the bottom. You've got to connect the 2x4 joists to your 4x4 and your metal tubing. If you get something that can, a piece of sheet metal that's bent to hold 4x4, you're looking at $4.50 a piece. For like $1.50, you can get these angle brackets. So there's a little tip for you when doing this. The hardware seems to, I mean, I was looking at spending almost $100 just in brackets because that stuff is so expensive. But I think I got it down to about $35-ish, $40. Can't remember. I'm using mend plates down here at the bottom to join the 4x4s. Okay, so we've got this side completely framed in. We've got our 4x4s and 2x4s all secured and leveled and everything. The girls are starting on this side. We've got, once again, some stumps and roots to get out of the way. This is just kind of a rinse and repeat process. You just want to level this out and attach everything. We'll put the decking on and go from there. As muddy as all this stuff is right now, and will probably continue to be because of where we live, I'm going to go ahead and put plastic on top of the joists just to protect the OSB.
Okay, so what has this cost us so far? Now keep in mind this is just what the floor has cost us, and if you change the layout or do it different, anything you add or take away will change what you cost. So this is what the layout that we have right now has cost us so far. With our treated lumber, we have 4 4x4s 10-foot long, we had 6 4x4s 6 foot long, and we had 8 2x4s 12-foot long, and that, the lumber for that, the treated lumber for that was $179.18. On the hardware, now the hardware, Mike had told y'all what we had spent at one time, but we ended up going back because we added another 4x4 into the floor because we decided that we will add a feed room on a portion of the chicken coop. So we got 32 joist brackets, 16 angle brackets, and 4 mend plates. So the hardware cost us $64.06. We also, for the floor itself, we got 10 tongue and groove OSB sheets for the floor, and those cost $196.80. All of the screws and the nails we had on hand, they were all just laying around. We buy enough of them that really the cost doesn't factor in for us. But we figure what we used on those was roughly about $10 worth of the screws and nails that we already had on hand. Okay, so that's what the floor has cost us. We hope that you guys will tune in for our next video where we put in the walls. We're going to be doing full walls, half walls, and we will update you of the costs as we go. So stick around so y'all can watch us finish out this chicken coop. If you like what you've seen here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to be notified of everything upcoming, then hit the notification bell.